Zdravím, Fairbuy. Welcome back. So, just for clarity, we have played this map on stream already. I did manage to win it without a single defeat, but the map is just so quirky that I don't feel like I can really make it, give it justice just by playing it for the first time. I feel like you just have to kind of play it to know a lot of the things, and so we're gonna play it again, and that's what's gonna go to YouTube, because the first run is just not... I don't think it would make a very good upload, and so we're gonna try to fix it by making this one better for YouTube. But otherwise, the old one can still be found on Twitch for subs only. Unless you did beat it. Yeah. I mean, it was not that bad in terms of like, the invasions are not difficult because, as I said, in the enemies, Iberians are not really very good enemies at all. But we talked about it before, like, if you wanted to make it into a heavy military map, you should have picked Carthaginians, because that would kind of make sense if you like set it in a different period and just come up with fictional instructions, you know. But it doesn't need a heavy military. It's just, you know, if it's not supposed to be heavy military, then there are not supposed to be that many attacks, because it's really annoying. Just constantly kill them. But you did tweak it, I think. So it's probably gonna be noticeable. Apart from that, there are some small little changes. Now more gold can be mined for the request, mainly, I think, because we can still export a lot of it, but what I was struggling with a little bit was the favor, just because stockpiling it was a big pain. But now it should be a bit better, so it's one of the changes. Yeah, I think it's fine. Like, economically speaking, it was fine. Just the requests, like, when I have to consciously stockpile a lot of it, and it takes me a year, it really is frustrating, since my only source of income, really, you know? But that's neither here nor there. Oh, let's just... put this up. Hey, you can welcome. This time I'm not missing the audio, oh yes. I know that you saved it into your XSX folder, because you were so excited about it. It's good to hear it. It's good, it's really good. It's just, you know, we already kind of talked about it, so it was not like completely new to me, but yes, it is very good. It also depends how you write on instructions though, because if you write them in a broken English, Caesar will not know how to speak, and that's bad. So I would only say that this should be used by people who actually do put a lot of time into verifying that sentences make sense English-wise, so that we don't force poor Caesar to speak squiggles. You can help with phrasing a little, oh yeah. Alright, so first thing we'll do is read the instructions, but we are not gonna read it ourselves. We're gonna let the AI by Ben Williams, who trained it to behave or read like Caesar, read it. And so let me just shut off the audio from the game. So otherwise it has its own background audio, so would be better to have that. So let's listen to the instructions.
Ever since the conquest of Hispania started, the people of the Roman Empire have dreamed of Hispanic gold, and now we have finally found it. Asturica Augusta has been an important administrative and military center during this conquest. Now, almost half a century after its founding, I task you to transform this military castra into a provincial capital. Incomprehensible amounts of gold have been found in the mountains of western Hispania Tarraconensis, with an interesting mining technique called resoruce, where large amounts of water are used to wreck mountains. The gold deposits have been flushed down to a man-made lake below the mountains. Since they are being wrecked as we speak, I expect regular deliveries of gold 1 year after you arrive, and will continue to do so as the city grows. Eventually, I will be expecting you to send up to 2 full warehouses at a time to Rome. By the time you arrive, the military forts will have been demolished to make space for the city. You will be able to build the city wherever you see fit. As the location is among high-reaching mountains, farmland is scarce and spread out in the valleys, but it will suffice for the population I require of you. Access to water is also scarce up in Asturica Augusta, but you should make use of the water source in the east that was brought in for the military castra. Because of the ruina montium, most of the forests in the area have been cut down. You will have to rely on the neighboring cities for wood as well as vines, which we have been unable to reliably grow in this region so far. The local native tribes are open to the Roman way of life, and may even be open to trade once they grasp the basics of Latin. A few troublesome Iberians are hiding in the mountains, and I expect you to keep them at bay while building the city. The gold trade will surely be an irresistible bounty, so be prepared. Some of the outlying native huts might be supplying the raiders with food, so any attacks will likely come from those mountain passes. The natives have been mining small amounts of gold from the surface before they were conquered. Search among their huts for additional sources of gold. Good luck, Governor.
Alright, so that is what instructions. Now, as I said, I played this map before on stream, an hour before in fact, but Fairbuy has made some changes. We did manage to win it last time. It was completely winnable, just a bit frustrating to play, and so now it's gonna be a bit less frustrating to play. You'll see how exactly. And yeah, so this is the entry point, this is the exit point from the map. This is basically your only source of water, so you need to tailor the aqueduct around quite a bit. There is plenty of farmland on the map. It's kind of spread out everywhere, but it's not necessary to use all of it. Last time I ended up with a huge amount of fertile land still left on the map, which we didn't really use. And so the main challenge is your clay and your gold needs to be mined around here. These are the only mineable rocks that are on the map, and so you need to work around this and just make sure that you have enough industry here, but bring it to your export area, which is here. Because you don't want your caravans to ping pong around, so that's gonna be something we need to focus on. They are natives, but they are not in a very good spot. You can pacify them so they trade with you, but it's not gonna be a huge amount of trade, just because you cannot place a stockpile very close by to them, which is fine. It's abusable usually anyway with other maps, so it's good to see the natives are not trivialized like that. We have 840 months, that's plenty of time. We should check our salary. I think it's 5 denarii. Yes, let's drop it to 2. That's good to make favor pressures. I actually suggest maybe starting with a little less favor would be good, but I think that's the way of the... You cannot use the safe editing, so you cannot modify the starting conditions. It kinda sucks. We cannot use timber, we can use clay, marble, iron and gold. And we can make vegetables, fruits and olives. So these are our goods. We started 6,000 denarii and we'll need to start exporting some gold. Fairbuy has invested a lot of time into the empire map as well. He made the border as historically accurate as it could be, considering the scarcity of sources as well as just the jankiness of the feature. And otherwise he added a whole bunch of cities from the period in here. And so if you are into that sort of thing, you can take a look and see that these actually correspond with Roman cities. So all good. We are here in Asturica, Augusta, and we can trade with several cities. All of it is by land. There is no sea trade. You can go to Brigantium for selling them gold and oil, and or we can go to Salmatica to buy timber and sell them gold and pottery. Pottery is great export usually, but for this one we'll probably start with the gold. The gold mines do produce gold at a rate as a marble quarry does, which means 4.8 units per year. So it's not 9.6 like any other raw resource production building, like a farm or a clay pit. It's like a marble quarry. Let's cover this road because we're gonna design something else. But the first thing we need to do is design a block, and this is gonna be where it's gonna have to go. And since this is our only source of water, last time I built a block here and it was very small. It did work, but I kind of shot myself in the foot with it, because it did then force me to just be awkward with the water. And so what we are gonna do is keep this back area for temples and water. The town is called Asturica today. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it also is like Asturias was a kingdom in, you know, medieval Spain, I think. And I think it was northern Spain. Like you had, after Reconquista, you had 3 kingdoms form, right? So you had Leon, you had Castilla, and you had Asturias, I think. And that's one of them. So I think that might have been based on it. So it probably was pretty... I know for a fact that Moors actually had a large amount of trouble conquering these tribes when Arabs actually managed to defeat Visigoths, and there was a Visigothic kingdom in Spain after the fall of Western Roman Empire. And what happened was the Visigoths were forced to fight the Moors and Arabs after their conquests, and so they went to Spain and absolutely trashed the Visigoths. And then the Moors went on to France, where Charlemagne actually kicked them in the face. But they also tried to reconquer, like they tried to conquer the entire Iberian Peninsula. And what happened to them is they sent a large expedition to northern Spain, today's Portugal as well, like the northern side. And there were some people still holding out there who didn't get subjugated, and they actually fought back and they defeated this invasion force. There's actually quite a good read on that. If you are interested, you can find some sources on it. Okay, so let's design a block. It's gonna be a loop. We'll tailor it to this. And we need to be careful about water, but we'll put a reservoir on this backside. Okay, nothing too crazy, just keep it simple. We can actually put the water there so I know. Oh yeah, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be all that much water. But we can put housing over here. Fortunately, I can already see mistakes, that's fine. And so yeah, water is gonna be a bit precious for us, so we need to be careful about that. Let's hope that this is going to work and not mess up the walkers too much. This is not how I had it last time, so... But then again, I had the water route a bit differently, so... I don't have no idea how this is gonna work. This looks like it could handle that. But we don't have plaza, that's another thing. There are some restrictions, you don't get to build forums or plaza. And so you only can have a senate to tax people. Okay, we are going to bring food to them, but probably gonna do it through the central valley, so... I'm thinking we add just... This is gonna be a lot of clay industry around here. And then we'll probably get some food from this place as well. So we'll probably have granaries over here. So let's add logistics over this side. This is a central map, so we need prefects as well as engineers. So let's get it. We'll need guards, but I don't want to stick all of them in here. Gonna put Venus down. Definitely not gonna get water coverage on that side, so might as well put that there. Plus temples, we can just fit some of them over here. Let's put a native overlay on their natives, so we need to be also careful about not building on their land or they will trash our city. So let's put down an engineer and a prefect. And this is the starting area setup, more or less. So let's just wait for people to move in. See how it ends up looking. Might have to set another reservoir over there. And maybe here as well. Let's see about that. Need to be careful about not placing too many, because we cannot have good desirability because of no plaza, so need to be careful. So I'm thinking maybe we start with clay over here, because it's much closer, it's much closer than this. It's a long way to go to get the pottery, because this needs to be traversed all of it. It's gonna be fine later, but it will be faster initially if we just use this instead. I don't think you can clay that, no. So we'll have to put it here, that's fine. Let's put 2 clay pits, some workshops. Plus warehouse. I want this warehouse to also supply the block. So let's put it there. Not highway, regular road. Let's put it there. I don't really want to do squiggles. We'll do a granary over here somehow. So it's gonna be 3 plus road sticking out of it. But we don't necessarily want that road to connect up to this area as logistics go, so let's just put it like that. Also, this staircase is gonna be awkward, but there's nothing we can really do apart from just cutting this off for now. Let's keep pottery in here, and we'll probably be trading this for now from here. Later on we'll switch to focus to actually establish sizable amount of warehouses over here, nearby the exit point. It's gonna be awkward, I can already tell with the desirability, but oh well. We will need plenty of people, so it's gonna has to be done. We will need services over here. Otherwise this stuff is going to absolutely explode. So let's just put it here. We need a bathhouse. And yes, we will be putting down a reservoir. Want to do a connection through there. The food is gonna be an issue, but we can probably slap down some getting granaries over here without too many issues. This thing's gonna have to be moved. It's fine to move it there. Let's put it here. It's not ideal by any stretch, but it will work. That's what matters. We will have to roadblock this. So this is gonna just accept. It all thought out a plan for this time. Well, as I said, we've beaten it before. It's just, you know, when it's not a map I made, it's kind of hard to just go into it and exactly know what you need to do immediately. So it's just a different approach. The last time it worked as well. It was just incredibly frustrating to play it that way, but it worked. So not sure if this time it's really truly better. It's just, you know, thought about how to do it, and this is probably the better way. It's just that's the thing with like designing a map. You know exactly where stuff is and what needs to be done. It's just, you know, any a second time is always easier. But it's not brutal like we've beaten it before, you know. It's just as I said, it was a frustrating experience for sure for me. But it can be done. It's not like insanely difficult map. It's just everything's awkward, and when you have so much awkwardness, it will result in everything being a bit too much sometimes. So that's kind of the reason for it. Okay, we need labor. Let's fountain these up. This is a shame. That would have been a great space to put in. You know what I mean, right? Of course you don't. Large statues or medium statues. So yeah, we can kind of have some of that. Okay. So that's our starting town. And we'll want to open up the trade route now. So let's take a look. I think even Salamike first. Salmatike. Export. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, I don't make anything else. Just put that in for now. It's fine. It might seem like there are a lot of rocks on the map, but they are fake rocks. They are made with cliffs. And it is recommended if you want to limit mining on a map, you need to do it with fake rocks that are done with cliffs. It's tedious to design it that way, but it absolutely is worth it if you want to limit the player in mining. And so in this case we are supposed to mine around the man-made lake that Caesar was talking about. And so we'll get there eventually, just not yet, because it's too early for that currently. So let's keep putting services on this side. And then also a couple of desirability tanks. Money is not looking great, but we'll be able to deal with this. I actually don't want this here. Money. We're gonna take the bailout. It's gonna be necessary. So let's just take it. I'm gonna create a connection through here. You'll probably put some more industry back there and some granaries maybe, but for now just make it into a connection. It's gonna have this, plus it's gonna have some services. Bailout is very much recommended to take, I think, because just as always, it's free money, you should take it. Caesar won't mind, and if it means you can expand faster, it's very much worth it. But we should be selling gold, because gold is 250 for a piece. Plus, the only betting is very far away, so it requires logistics network to support it. And you can later on turn it into minting your own coins, but that requires a bit more of a city to get going, because it's a monument and you need a senate for that to work, so, you know, it's gonna happen eventually. Should be getting entertainment as well. Already desirability is a bit of an issue, so we're gonna put a legionary statue there. We cannot have plaza, so it's gonna have to be some suboptimal evolutions most likely for a little while. That's just how it goes. But we have some insulae already, which is pretty good. Now that's all the clay pits we can get here. Can still farm this a bit. Okay, we are getting some unemployment. That's good. We'll need more food. So let's start adding more to this. We are going to put that there. This here. It needs to go further. Right there. And let's put in a small temple in there. Plus, let's put more over here. Because gods would be angry soon, so we need to be mindful of that. And food should get better at this point. It's gonna take a little while. We want to keep this area for manufacturing wine, I think. So that's what we need to import. Also furniture. If we can fit all that. We probably can, it's just gonna be a little tight. Okay, got some extra money. If we have even more unemployment, we could start doing some other stuff. For now, maybe add another market. So pottery is still kinda rough. But we'll keep evolving them. We have some unemployment now, we have some money. What's the military situation looking like? No invasions just yet. So let's take a look at the gold mine. So let's start excavating some of this juicy gold. We need to be careful about bridging over. I think your only way is to bridge this as last time. Yeah, so we don't really care about this. You can just surround it with mines and that's gonna be fine. Okay, let's put a warehouse in here. Should I put it facing the other direction? And let's, yeah, make a road like so. Put it here. This is gonna require some services, so let's put them in. Let's put a roadblock there. Accept gold. No traders though. Caesar is gonna ask for some gold soon as well, so that's why. Let's put another house in here. Just need to shut off this thing for a while. Hey Mario, welcome. Okay, that's merged. Activate the fountain again. He did ask for gold already. That's good. Let's make this into another farming area. Probably both things again. It's not that much food, but we need some of it, and so this is gonna kind of solve that for us. Definitely not ideal, but it works. Gonna accept vegetables. Check Discord real quick. Okay. Oh yeah, I have the old version, that's right. I didn't copy it, I forgot. We were taking the cats for a walk, so I just completely forgot to put it in there. I'm sorry for that. Well, it's fine. Fairbuy has made a new version which has some changes. But we are not gonna rerun that. I think let's just stick with it. It's exactly the same as last time I played it, but it's fine. It's fine. It was beatable completely. I did beat it. It's just, you know, I figured we might as well just, you know, give it a proper sort of commentary for the YouTube later. So that's important. Yeah, I just realized it now that I did it. So, you know, I wasn't aware of it before you told me. I just now realized that yes, I'm indeed a little special because I forgot. So sorry for that, but yeah, we are gonna be playing the old version then. It's fine. I'm sure it's gonna be just fine. Okay, more food. This is gonna get it. Through rematch? Yeah, I mean, we don't need to change this. It's just, as I said, you don't need to change the map for me. It's just, if you want it to be less frustrating, you can add some of the changes, but nobody's forcing you. Like, it's your map, you can do whatever you want with it, and it was good before, just a bit frustrating, as you might have been able to tell from my commentary. Okay, this is still a bit unstable. It's gonna get more food, that's gonna solve it. So let's just let them keep evolving. Once we get unemployment, we'll figure this out. Finally getting some gold. That will require quite a big of investment, but that's fine. So much of it was unplanned. Yeah. I get it, like, you didn't plan to make it as frustrating as it is, it's just... You know, I think that people you've sent it to did rerun the map, like, for their first time. If they stuck with the save they made for the first time, it would probably be as frustrating, maybe even more, than what I made. Who knows if they would even succeed. But I didn't restart, that's the key thing, like... When you restart, you actually go into it knowing much more. And some maps are like that, and this feels like it's one of them. You kinda need to restart to properly know, I feel. Like, that's the thing. Blessing from Neptune. Yeah, we did push through, even though it's really frustrating. We need money. Did we sell all the pottery this year? Probably did. No, it's New Year. January. Right. Let them buy it. And it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna put down the Senate. Put down the Senate House. And tax them. And that's gonna help us get some money. Pay them a bit more. So they are not upset. And this is gonna help us, I think. Water is all gone. We'll need more, but that's fine. What we need is a proper logistics area. Now we have some labor. So let's put in some clay. A couple of workshops. Okay, actually clear this passage. Workshops for pottery. They can be all the way here. That's not a huge issue. It's still fairly close by for them to be efficient. And then we'll put a warehouse upstairs over here. It could even go further actually. But we are cutting into this place already, which I want to eventually keep for building on as well. But this is fine. And this will need to be a bit more crooked, so we can actually use it for some other clay. Let's put it in like so. This is going to accept pottery. And no traders. And then we'll set up logistics area over here. Let's cut it. Warehouse. We're just gonna block the road to Rome. Probably not. That's fine. Let's get pottery. Let's get gold. Let's get gold. And let's get pottery. That's what we'll do. We'll also do oil soon, most likely. We'll see about the labor situation. This is still stabilizing. Probably want to keep this path open. Food seems to be better already. What about military? No distant battle yet. Need to be careful about overspending though. We'll need a new trade route, but first we need some goods in here. Dispatch is ready. He wants clay now. That's fine. We want to start getting this timber pottery industry going, so we can just overproduce clay, and that will work in our favor later. Oh yeah, this will explode. I just noticed that. Let's put a roadblock there. Let's put more things over here. Let's put another roadblock before the staircase, because the staircase breaks the walkers a lot. Kinda saved it. That could have been a lot of damage. Okay. Got 2000 pop, which means guards. Most likely. I could also go with Lararii, but I'd rather not immediately. But maybe we want to. Okay, let's open this. Start selling gold. Export. We do have some of it here already. I'm gonna also put in more warehouses, which are gonna get pottery. Gold. Pottery. And this one is gonna stop accepting traders. And we'll just rely on this now, hopefully. We'll see how this goes. I need more gold. So I'll have to just go and expand. It's gonna be expensive, but let's do it. We'll want that expansion. This is just cosmetic rock. I don't think you can mine it. There's no way. Oh, that is a way to bridge over. Right. Let's show quite a few mines for us then. Right. Cannot have that. It's fine. I don't think there's a way to make it work really. Yep. This is gonna just make a connection like so. Plus roadblock that. Plus roadblock this. Let's get a couple of services in here, and eventually we might want to start focusing on legionaries units. This is constantly empty because the granary is getting it. It's fine, but we'll need more food. Which, distant battle? Yes. We'll have to do that soon. Let's hope that this will amass enough goods for us to live off then. Straight goes. There's another city that buys pottery, I think. Yeah, it's just 4,000 and 6,000 to open up. So that's not for now. It's gonna be for later. I think they bought all the pottery for this year. Yep, it's January. This was a little bit annoyed. It's fine. But it looks okay. Just would like to have more food so that we don't suffer hunger. Gold is gonna be really important. Just getting enough of it is a problem, as it was before. It's gonna be the same thing because this is not the version which has more gold. So I'll still have to just make sure we have enough. And I think we'll be adding a couple more gold getting warehouses because it's only able to get a bit at a time. It's gonna be really important. Yeah, getting it. Now we need food so we can establish military. So where do we get food for our soldiers? I kind of feel like just farming this for them. We should use the source that's furthest away but also protect it, which I think this will be soon. Let's add some vegetable farms. I actually don't have that much labor, so I need to be careful. But this will suffice for the near future. Supply post. Accept. And yeah, there we go. Need more people in the city. I'm thinking about adding this. Maybe that's gonna help someone a bit. Yeah. Not humongously, but every little bit counts. Yeah, I know you want clay. Maybe we could speed it up by having even more. They were stocking the workshops for a long time, so yeah. Not great. But I think we will need another block. There's just no way around that. And it needs to be somewhere where I can feed it. So there's food here. And we can have a block down here. There's also food here. It's not ideal because it's an investment into the aqueduct and overall just, you know, stretching it. But it's what we are supposed to do, so let's just do it. Let's put a reservoir on this cliff right there. putting our aqueduct over here. Let's hope we don't tread on natives. I think actually last time our aqueduct looked more natural because of how I had it through the old block. I had my entire black population in here, so it kind of looked cool because it was intermingled with them quite a bit. But it wasn't good, like Caesar mechanics wise, but it was looking cool because it was amongst the blocks. It even went through one block here, so it looked kind of cool, but it's absolutely not what you should do if you can help it. So yeah. Looked very compact, yeah, because I had to, since I kind of built there, right? Let's keep one square. I don't think I would fit more around there. This guy's still complaining, okay. It's just out, slightly outside the range, right? It seems like this wouldn't help him, really. Venus Temple is gonna solve it all, eventually. Add more industry. Even though, yeah, our labor is suffering. I'll have to build something over here. It's nothing regular, but that's what you have to do. Then you have a map that doesn't allow for standard block design, which is good. We don't want the regular design, it's really boring. So even a bit of rock, bit of like boat restriction is all you need to make it more difficult. The only thing that's like this map actually has a bunch of stuff going for it that's making it difficult, and so overall it might be a frustrating experience even for me, and I'm used to building jank stuff. So that was what was happening last time. Just, you know, especially when you scupper your water a bit, it's just a little bit of extra stuff just makes your life ever so more painful. And so yeah, just to explain what was happening last time. Where is our temple? What are we using? Venus. Let's put Venus over here. And this one. And yeah, I know that is bad. We'll be making money though. Especially once we make even more money, I'll be able to get even more gold. This is packed together so much, it's probably gonna have problems with desirability. Can already tell. Well, if we could fit a large statue in the middle, that would help. 2 barbers. Right, you are. Just talking and not thinking. Thanks. Is this not getting water? We'll see. It should. Yeah. Let's put in some Lararii. It's gonna be a new block. We need labor to get them food. But for now we should be fine. There is contaminated water on this map though, so we need to be careful. Because it could really easily just kill our city if we just keep tents around, which I'm gonna do for a bit, but you don't really want to do it for long periods of time, otherwise you're gonna suffer. Let's expand. I want marble as well, but for now we can just do this. It's fine. Can you double mine it? Probably not. I should start making more our military now. I kind of forgot. We just set up the food but didn't really do that. You'll have to go into debt for it. Because I keep forgetting. Okay, let's put a roadblock on that. Military fort javelins. Put a barracks and military academy. It's gonna cost us money, but that's fine. So what do we have it for? We have the credit. And gods are already on my case. Hey, foreign guns, welcome. Lararii. It's that, but I need it. What's the favor at 49? Okay. I need it. Build the Lararii. Each one is 10 citizens specified in terms of guard coverage, so it definitely is worth it. It just takes a little while to get going. We also still have a lot of labor issues, clearly. I'll have to start feeding these scraps soon, and I cannot do that easily, so I'll have to add a couple more houses on this side. Let's put a regular fountain over here to cover them. Later on we can remove it, but for now it's what we have to have. Okay, he wants gold, he wants 12 of it. That's actually a significant amount. I need to wait, and we'll sell it next year. Send it next year. It's December, we'll have that. There's just no way. We could gift him soon, but maybe just wait a little longer. It's a lot of goods ready. Just wait, sell it. I know, Caesar, yeah. I know it. Letting it a city. Now we cannot send it because we don't have it. We need to open up a new trade route, that's what we need. It's just incredibly expensive for me. Yeah, and now it's causing issues because people are getting... just prefect is getting slowed down by the muggers. Needs to constantly bash them. I'll have to probably invest and open up this. The military situation is not looking good. I'm not gonna lie. So how much does this cost? I'm just gonna go ahead and open the 4,000 one. Need to do it. It's a bunch of pottery we can immediately sell, so that's gonna be good. And need a new javelin for. I know, Caesar, you hate it. What can I do? It's just gonna have to be patient. What was that? Lararium. Alright. And I think we will recover it. Recover the debt soon. Ah, frustration. I have 2 prefects, please. Just it's the tents. It's the tents. It's causing the issues. It's just gonna cause more issues now. Because they need food. I am aware of it. I just cannot get it because it's expensive as fuck. There we go. Okay. Explosion, explosion. I get it. Get it. Okay, out of that. We'll need to get them food now. Even though my labor is looking horrific. I might have to shut off some of my industry actually. I'll have to do it. Oh, I really don't want to do it. Well, let's start getting them some food already. Not there. Get. And we'll probably set this one to be getting the second type of food as well, so it never runs out. Because if this ever becomes unstable, it's gonna be horrific for us. So we really need to be careful about that. Let's put a market down. Let's get services in here. Hey Cloud, welcome. Oh yeah, it's fine. Sheep. My enemy, come on. Get out of the way, you assholes. Okay, spill it in, it's fine. Let's get it here. Yeah, just some of it. It's a lot of butter in there. It's fine. Oh, okay. The corner isn't working. I'll have to do this. Zola is sprawling like crazy, it's not gonna be good. So what we'll have to do is roadblock that off. And just put this here. And this is going to accept fruits. Plus this is going to get fruits, right? Yeah. It's gonna get vegetables. Okay, and let's hope we can get food in here soon so that we stop horrible stuff from happening. I think this is about the same army as I had last time. Because I do tend to start on it a bit too late. Because the initial economy isn't that great, but later on it's gonna get much better. Yeah. Caesar hates that. It's fine. He'll solve it. It's, these guys are Iberians, so should be fine. Your income is hard. Yeah. It's more or less fine. I just tend to overinvest. This is the first attack. And so what happens is I just try to get ahead of the game too much. And build too quickly, and then, you know, it's not good. Yeah, I would like to remove the sheep from existence, but, you know, my military has to be here because we will get hit by another attack now, very soon. And so it's far away, I cannot send it. Last time I precisely at this moment had my troops here, killing sheep, and it wasn't very good. I still managed to get back, but it's just you need to immediately send them back. So that's what you need to do if you want to survive. Also, this water is gonna be horrific. I need to increase the coverage so I don't have to care about that too much. Just slap the plots down. Okay, we are getting them fed. Let's get them all the things. Do they have a bathhouse? No. I'll build them a bathhouse. It's gonna be dead. Oh, Caesar's gonna love this. If we die to Caesar, it's gonna be the worst. Different approaches are on beating the maps. I just played it like an hour ago. Beaten it already. It's just, you know, I had something completely different before as well. I still think it was more natural as in terms of like without foreknowledge what you would build, but this is what we get now. Send him a gift. No, not yet. Let's get... statue. Some Goddess ones as well. It's another invasion coming. We should have enough housing space in the city now. Yeah, we do. We just need people to move in. It's gonna take a little while. After which it should be fine. So let's accept some vegetables over here. And I need a new fort. Explosion. Oh no. That was my fruit. Yeah, I had a prefect back here and didn't have a road connection. Okay, just play slow. I'm playing way too fast. Just didn't notice things. I actually did catch a mistake like that here not too long ago. Could have caused the same sort of issue. Take the butt of my cat. Vegetables. Let's add a couple of farms. Nothing too crazy. But this is gonna have to be split soon. And we'll need pottery for this. That's gonna be fine. Just add it here. He wants pottery as well. He can have it. We have a lot of it. Get 16. Don't trade it. And I'll have to figure out how to give them an amphitheater now. Do I have anything superficial? Not really. I'll probably shift the school and then we can put it on the corner. It's just, you know, not ideal. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, you know, as I say, I've played this for 3 hours not too long ago, so I'm still kind of dazzled. So the focus is not there 100%. So we need to be a bit tolerant. Create a new map today. I just have to do a test before going it out. Now the custom empire in Patrician. Okay. It's good to hear that. It's another map. Always good to have more maps. I need labor, it's just taking ages. Out to tents still. I think one market is having a tough time tending to all of it. But maybe it's gonna be fine. Just we need enough food in here. It's the main issue. Yeah, labor issues have been kinda resolved now. That's good. So let's put another road layout here and we'll cut this off. Put services in there. It's gonna mean more food, which is gonna mean that this is probably gonna be a bit more stable. I know, Caesar. You hate when I go into debt. It's a lot of pottery. We've got. It's just next trade route is gonna cost 6,000, so that's not little. I think maybe it's too early to start minting. I think we just need more gold, so getting this would actually be good. I was just not having enough labor to really use it effectively, but now we probably can. He owns a bunch of gold. We have money now, which is good, but this still doesn't look too great. We'll see. We need to add more to this, but so much unemployment, so much labor is missing. That's not gonna be good. Let's pull this in. Let's put our troops over here. So much labor missing. Why are people so upset? Very pleased with me. 400 more on the way. I guess I'm just expanding too fast. I have to make a new block as well. It depends where the food source is. There's a middle part we could use. It's probably what we have to use. Maybe this would actually be able to feed another part. We'll see, we'll see. For now it seems a bit too tight. We'll figure it out. So they're coming. Custom Empire feels really good to decide what the player can build and produce now. So much more freedom. Yes and no, because you cannot use safe editing now, and safe editing actually had a bunch of stuff that you just now cannot use. So that's buildings off, for example, which is a huge thing, because if you rely on people not doing something as a honor rule, they will ignore it, you know? I might not, but others will, and so it will just result in the balance on the map just going completely out of the window. Plus, there's something else. Oh yeah, just safe editing in general, modifying starting conditions, getting different resources was easier with safe editing. Now you can do it in the XML file as well, that's true. You can add like wood and whatever to be on the map. But still, safe editing was a crucial thing to use before, and now it's just straight up unavailable. And so that's a big difference, I think. So are we done, or are you gonna come back? I hate this. Okay, I have to go there. They'll just not be able to pop through there. No, don't do it. I hope they bring it with an update, but I'm the same problem with the created map. Yeah, eventually it's probably gonna be a thing. I suggested immediately when they released the custom empires because it's a crucial thing, but I was ignored, so you know. Clearly we don't need that. We don't need the safe editing software. No, we need, it's a crucial thing. Building stuff as well. But nobody was interested in that, so you know, you can do whatever they want. What is a priority? It probably has different priorities. They want to focus on other stuff, that's fine. It's just, you know, in my opinion, that would actually make it really, really good, but we might get it eventually. Just, you know, who knows where, who knows when. I don't know what the priority on that is. Let's put this here. Money seems fine, let's start gold. I'm going to create a new warehouse for the gold actually. Accept it. And we will get a couple more to get. Gods are getting pissed again, but we have money. Which makes me think we should do Lararii over here. There's no way to get water in here. So this is Lararii area. Basically like if it was made for it. Which I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Like it's probably made for if you want to invest into a Neptune Grand Temple. But you know, Lararii are also a good investment. If you don't want to... I cannot make mausoleums or oracles, so I'll have to do that. That should calm the gods down. And we'll need to start building some monuments eventually, but not yet. Also, this is now absolutely full of clay, because I didn't modify the amounts. Which means I need another warehouse. Just straight up pottery and no traders. This is gonna be straight up clay. Gonna start making some furniture, I guess. Still struggling on labor though, so I'll have to make another block. It's just, again, I'm not sure how to feed these people, because we are already struggling on that. So I guess we'll tap the same logistics area from here. I'll probably have to make a line block, unless we want to push forward with this. And we could make something over here, it's just I'm awkward because I want to mine that, and probably have olives here. Let's try to get some sort of loop going, but it's not gonna be big or good or efficient or anything like that. Could maybe shift this gladiator school at least. And the engineer as well. It's not a line block at least, but it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna fit as many people as I would like at all. But it's something. So you know, it counts. We definitely need more people and quite quickly, so this works for us. You'll see later about the other stuff. For now, just keep it simple. Need people to move in. We really struggle on labor. Wow, it's huge unemployment. I usually don't have this. It's for sure gonna impact our industry quite a bit. But can probably solve it. Just by evolving these guys a bit after they merge. I kind of need to keep that open. So where can you put a fountain the furthest? Yeah, these guys are gonna have a problem. Not filled. Why? This must be a bug of some sort, right? Yeah, okay. Still didn't solve anything. It needs this. That's the main issue. Well, I really didn't want to build it here, but seeing as I have very little choice in the matter, I'll just build it. These need to move in. Gonna be quite a few Lararii around here. I'm fine with that. Let's put in a house plus just start making desirability a thing. Money is running low, we need to be careful. Let's get a market. We need more food in there. We'll see if he solved the unemployment issues. Caesar is not happy. Let's pick Venus from the temple dump. Put it here. Some suboptimal evolutions. Also the food is just constant problem. Okay, it's January. Let's hope we can trade some stuff. Let's get gold. Let's get gold. Let's stop minting most likely soon. It's a problem. I don't want to do it yet. Okay, let's put this here. Amphitheater. And what we want to do is just increase this amount of food here. Some fruits as well. That one actually is kind of scuppered, unless we keep a tile of space. Same with this one. Now this will probably need 2 services. Yeah, let's put in 2 plus. Let's sort of block this off. It's kind of far away, but it's gonna be fine. Eventually we won't grant him to series most likely, so it's gonna help us solve this. What about military? We might want another one. Another fort. Yeah. Let's make it happen. Still keeping the pace of the expansion is a bit difficult. We have 5,000 and still I struggle with employment. I don't know what I have done differently this time. It feels like I don't have that much more industry. Maybe it's because of the pottery here. It just feels different. What's the housing advisor saying? We will have 6,000 soon. It's not gonna be enough for patricians, which is what I wanted, but okay. Let's try to do some oil. I need minting though, and we need to start doing the marble as well. But for now, let's just do oil. Oil. And this guy got some mining area, right? Yeah. To pacify him from somewhere. Probably gonna do it from here. Can probably send him a gift now, yeah. Should have done it a bit sooner. Been here almost 10 years. Put Lararii over here. This is only for what I want to say. Yeah, you cannot tax these people ever, so it's just gonna be here for reasons of population. That tent is not getting food, and it's troubling me. Okay, now it got food. Maybe it's just the general scarcity of food in here. It's causing the issues. So let's try to resolve that. Are you not connected? No, okay. Let's connect it. Now what about this guy? It's calmed down. So let's take a look at this. Gonna mine some marble from here, which means that we will set up a warehouse. It's gonna accept marble over here as much as possible. It's another native like that over here. Should also classify that guy from... Is this 3x3? Yeah, it could be like one farm. So I guess you'll classify him from up the cliff. It also works. It's quite a big labor investment, but it's fine. And if I want iron, I'm gonna have to get it elsewhere. I also didn't put a prefect in here, so I'll have to do that. Engineer, prefect. Still a fit in there, does it? Yeah, this works. So more people moving into the city, hopefully. Yep. But you'll have to probably do another block. Guards are getting pissed. I have money. I was just make area. But keep a gap for transportation. Plus you'll probably have to do a set of small temples, because you'll need that for the future anyway. So you might as well just do it. It's gonna cost us love it, but... has to be done. He wants gold. Might be able to get it. We'll have to spend them, huh? Why do you think we have an emote for them? And I love to spam them before, when they actually were broken. Now they are balanced, but still abusable. Like, everything is abusable to a certain point, but... it's much worse now than it was once. So at the good old days. Yes, let's do one. And this is nothing, I've made the larger Lararii carpets before. Send him the gold. I'll need to get the iron. Is there... oh yeah, I need to start making vine. Four is enough, generally. One of the guards is still pissed. Is it that someone doesn't have proper amount of temples? No, it's just... that's still calming down. You could have this, it's just not very good for me, but we could pacify the natives here. Oh, the enemy is just, it cannot figure out the choke point, it cannot figure it out. Okay. Now we'll still need more people. So that's the thing. timber. Get clay. And I probably want another warehouse to accept some more timber. Just accept, but not deliver to workshops. Actually do, it's fine. And we might need to open up the last city. No, natives! What have I done? He stopped going that way. Oh, okay. Now, figuring out what did they trash is gonna be horrific because, you know, it might be anything. If it's like an aqueduct, I'm not gonna have a good time. Oh, it's farms here. Alright. Let's cut this. This is what happens when you add a mission post and then fiddle around with the actual route. Which I didn't want to do, but it happened. And so now we need to wait until they calm down and hope that they don't do a huge amount of damage, which they are smashing these farms. Oh, please, just stop them, stop them, stop them, stop them, stop them. No, don't let them go into the city. Are we fine? We're probably fine. Could have been much worse. I've had native triggerings that just absolutely demolished the city because they cut an aqueduct like this. It's just one block now though. Oh yeah, and they are still making their way through it. Oh, pain! Okay, yeah, this is it. When this happens, it's immensely painful, and we have it, so let's just wait and see if we can stop him. Just one dude is causing all of this to die. Yep, stayed down with the population, minus 400 workers. Just die, you freak. Okay, go back. Now his corpse is gonna delay me from rebuilding the aqueduct as well. Because spooky, spooky corpses. Let's start to repair this already. Okay, it's fine. We've built it. Built it. Let's try to save the city. That's 400 workers. Okay. We need to destroy this one because it's absolutely useless. Did I not tell you to accept marbles? I did. It's just you don't have a connection. That's your problem, right? Well, now we have it. Okay, yeah, this doesn't have things. I get it. Okay. Money's fine, you just need people to move back into the city. Getting some resources, we need to build up. We need Venus Temple. Price resin timber, just in time. And then I probably need another block. I really don't want one, but it seems like it might be necessary. Yeah, definitely. You're still getting people in. Yeah, 1,000. It's gonna help with the unemployment, definitely. We'll even have some, but it's not gonna be enough if we want patricians. What about the last city? How much does it cost to open up? This one, yeah, 6,000, let's do it. 2 attacks coming. I know, Caesar, you hate it. There's nothing I can do though. We could sell oil as well. It's quite simple to overproduce it here, I think, so not a huge deal. Just get some oil here and sell it. And we could make these guys better insulae. If we are taxing them, it might be worth it. It's just a bit tight with everything, but a library wouldn't kill me. Plus, warehouse for furniture is already here, so it would be quite simple to just do this. And then, actually I'll book it harder because there's a market. And yeah, just let them have access to that. And this is gonna only accept 16 and it's gonna get 16 oil, but now I don't want this to have traders, okay. That's fine. They are getting the second type of food already. But they will need a tavern, I think. On the tavern. They'll need an arena. It's just, I don't know where to put it. Might be here. Might be necessary. And just put it there. And a lion pit. Because you need these, since this is the only taxable population. Hey Quasi. So many cities. It's blocks, isolated blocks. So yeah. And on the trade map, you mean? It's the custom empires. Are you not aware of it? Yeah. It's all custom tailored made by Fairbuy, who made the map. Every single one. All the borders are made by that. So it's supposed to be when you start the map in 35 AD. So it should reflect how Roman Empire looked at that point. Very cool. So Augustus custom empires allows you to do. Okay, enough unemployment for patricians? No, not nearly enough. We need another block. I'm gonna make a line block, I guess. Just tap this. No, we cannot. We can tap this at least. Bring a road out like so. Doesn't have to be a line, but I don't think I can feed another big block reliably from this. And so line would be safer. And since we are not taxing them, it doesn't really matter. Then Venus. And we'll remove one from here. I have a Senate. I can tax one block. No farm. Why am I building this? So bad. Iron, yeah, I was actually making some of that. Or no, I was thinking about making it. and then I just went nah. So let's just make it here. Iron mine. Let's accept a bit of iron over here. And another one. It's gonna accept some marble and some iron. So you'll need that marble later. So whatever, yeah. Sounds about right. Market. I'll need a second market. Maybe bathhouse needs to be shifted a bit. Oh, it's nasty. Okay, let's just put it here. It's fine. I need at least 2. What is the other type of food that's rare over here? It's fruits. So I'm just gonna let them get vegetables, I guess. I also need to keep in mind we need to get another over here. This one's gonna get fish. Keep that open space there. Did I start building my thing? Oh no, I didn't have this. Getting that, right? Maybe it's too far away. Not sure if it sends gladiators to them. Maybe not. It sends actors. Fairbuy. And it sends gladiators as well. There's no theater. Right. Yeah. That is causing issues. Insula are gonna pop up. Now we should have enough to do patricians, but they'll not be very nice patricians. I could maybe do a regular block over here. It's just gonna be a pain to water it. So I'd have to bring the water through here, which we can if we didn't move this warehouse. But it's doable. It's just, you know, it's gonna be 3x3 patricians. Can't really get better ones. Gonna probably fiddle around with that a bit. It's gonna screw that up over there. Same thing over here, apparently. Let's get some logistics. There'll be plenty of space for 1x1s, I'm sure, yeah. It's gonna be rough to fit services around, but it's sort of fine. And we can actually fit some large statues around here. Fountaining them is gonna be something as well. But that's something I already mentioned. It's fine. This warehouse needs to be moved, but only after we make the iron. Okay, let's put in the granaries on the low ground. Absolutely hideous. Get. Make a bit of fruit up here, because I know it's kinda rarer than the other foods we have. They're probably gonna steal it from the soldiers area, which is fine. Look at that. Is this double attack? Yeah, it is. Alright. Let's just put it here, I guess. Explosion. This doesn't have things, right? This is a work camp, right? Another one is coming. Okay, the enemy is defeated. Let's just replace this rocket camp. Oh, now we have this in the way, alright. So that's ready. Now we need to bring the water through. It's just freaking iron is so rare. Seems like we still struggle to make enough oil. Let's add more workshops. Let's add that last fort, plus make a bit more food over here. This is where the Patricians will be stealing from, I think. So we need to make sure that it's actually properly covered. Still, okay, clay seems fine. Just marble. I'd like to make more iron so I can fulfill this request, but it's really tough to get it. Okay, is it time to start filling them in? No, because I would have to delete this warehouse. Get it. It's gonna be one more piece and then we are done. Send it. And then we want to keep that iron mine, but remove that warehouse and put it here instead. Except iron here. Okay. I built on the natives. Where did I build on the natives? Where? Is it here? Is this? Yes. That's natives. Oh well. They're gonna absolutely murder my aqueduct again. I think I already see them doing that. Let's put the soldiers into the city, they will stop any of them, hopefully. They'll trash the farms, they do that always. And they'll want to smash this. Maybe the prefects will bash them, but that usually doesn't happen. They'll just always destroy some stuff. Gods are getting angry. So everyone back to fort. He wants a bunch of gold. He might be able to get it, you'll see. Now I've got this, so let's put in the Patricians. Or the future Patricians, rather. No. Of course not. I'll put this here. Oh yeah, I haven't built my warehouses. That's gonna suck. Okay, let's build 4 of them. Get. No trade. Also, fish. Can't get it. Oil and wine. We'll need so many things. Not sure if you'll have enough people for all that really, but we'll see. Need guards as well. Let's put in the small temples. Probably gonna give them all the temples, that's fine. Tavern and arena and all these things, so that's gonna go here. And you'll see how these guys fare. Let's get thing. Let's get them a hospital over here. Academy, library. Venus is gonna help them after it's built. plus school. 089. No, it depends on the map. The goals themselves are by themselves are nothing. Like I could have all 100 cities. I have all 100 cities. Depends on what maps they are on. But like some of these goals are not really a problem. Peace is a timer basically. So depending on how the military goes on a map, it's just a timer. Unless there's a significant crunch of economy late game, it's also not a problem. Favor is usually fine unless you have poorly designed the map where it's just like 8 requests and nothing else done, which can happen on some maps. Population is fine. And prosperity, even 100 prosperity is not a problem on most maps. So it doesn't really matter, like it's not that hard. Certainly doable, it's just, you know. This map is especially rugged and hard with water. You need to plan with water, otherwise you're gonna have a rough time handling it. Let's put them here. We've got Venus, so it's gonna help, but let's put in Lararii. And we should be fine, right? What does the prosperity say? 96. So it's fine. Population over 8,000. So it's timer that we need. Yeah, no problem. Even all hundreds is fine. Like culture is of course horrible, but you know. It depends on the map in question. If it's a very easy map, like terrain-wise, and you have water plenty, where you don't have to think about having this, then all hundreds is completely fine, because it's not a challenge. In here, it's challenge to not to get that high. I see the challenge being in the mid game and early game, where you have to not die to the economy, and then you're fine. Because the gold isn't that good early on. Because you just cannot get it that easily to where you need it to go. I don't have a mint either. Which is fine. I don't need a mint. It's just a bit weird. We could do series temple, but none of them would really get benefit of it. So a lot of Grand Insula we are taxing. I think it's better than the Patricians, and I cannot fit a Senate in here easily, so we could just have that, but forget it. We don't need it. Stockpile that. Another attack from here. Alright. And they broke, because they share morale. Okay. So we've got the gold, send it to him. We could build another Grand Temple, but what's the reason behind that? Maybe? No, we don't need it. Just, we need not to die to unemployment if our workforce diminishes before the peace is out. People are still moving in, but they are moving into the Patrician areas. Also, this is somehow not getting enough food. It's right there. Let's get another vegetable granary, I guess. It's closer, that should help. It's getting, right? Yeah. This is definitely dragging me down. It shouldn't be a problem. I have 2 markets in here. They just struggle. They cannot. Maybe we enable fruits as well. Seems like it shifted. Did the focus? Yeah. It completely collapsed because of this. Ah, I need more pottery over here. Let's get it. It's gonna be fine. Now it's all about keeping the city stable. Yeah, he's not getting those weapons. I don't want to be making weapons. So, pottery, yeah, should be fine. Good, good, good. We stabilized it. Save up the gold. Prosperity is there. Peace and favor. Favor's fine. Just even this request is gonna go up to 100. Peace is just a timer, so we are basically as fast as you can be, because we didn't lose any structures to the enemies. Losing structures to the natives does not count towards your peace rating. I don't think. I might be wrong actually, I don't remember too well, but I don't think it does count towards the peace rating. So we are as fast as we could be under these circumstances. Yeah, they'll have trouble going in here, I guess. Oh, that's fine. A lot of attacks. Can have the vine, but wait on the favor a bit, so it drops naturally. Just want a piece. Another one. Let's put our troops here for once. It's closer. Might be a lot of enemies also. It's here, okay. Okay, it's here. Let's have it. Celis, or the Iberians are horrible, horrible enemies. It's just tedious. It's not proving anything. Like 4 javelin forts would be enough to hold that. Even simultaneous attacks. It's just bother at this point. Blessing from Neptune. Not like it matters at this point. We didn't mint our own currency either, but it could. Could make a city mint as a monument, which costs a bit of iron. And then you just have a senate as well in the city, and that's gonna make you like 2,300 if it's constantly stocked with gold. But we can just sell the gold, which we are doing, because you can export more than you can make. And so that was fine. Also, let's accept our promotion. This run was about an hour faster than the last one. So great. I especially liked the Ben's AI instructions. They're great. And so we are victorious. So anyways, thanks for watching and see you around. Bye. I'm not gonna send you on a raid. Maybe we do. I'm gonna see. Oh yeah, we've got like 7 people. Oh, let's raid Kaladin.